Good morning, dolls, and welcome to Little Gretchen's Workshop. So today's video comes special delivery from a precious doll of mine named Lorraine. She sent me so many wonderful supplies to help support me in my creative process. I just have no words to explain how grateful and appreciative I am. Lorraine, this is so incredibly generous and thoughtful. And with all the variety, the ideas and options are absolutely endless. Now, in addition to the faux leather pieces and the trim, she included so much lovely fabric. This kind of has a metallic cast, which would be great for the holidays and Christmas. And all of them are cotton, so that makes it really easy to use them in making and creating things. I just love cottons because they always drape and fold really, really well. Now, in addition to the fabric and the leather, she even gave me some supplies to help me keep my things organized. And I really love that these little plastic containers have screw-on lids and they're stackable. So that definitely makes everything accessible in one place. And then I reached in and found this little table. And it's actually a table, but it has one of those cupcake stands included. I think it would be really nice to use it to create a cake table or reception table. I could put those tiny pieces of cake on it that I got from Carol. All these gifts are so amazing. I feel so tempted to break out and play. Just then I opened another package that had all these beautiful gems and jewels in it, and it's actually nail art. And those kind of pieces come in so handy when making perfume bottles and decorating all kinds of delicate things for the ladies. And then there was this really cool brown bowl that I can definitely fill it with some food for the rooming house. And then I unwrapped another little package, and it was some of those metal frames that they're actually charms, but they have like sort of a raised type of glass that goes on top of them. And I think those would really be great for doing pictures or portraits on the wall. And I love it that they're different shapes and sizes. So these are coming so handy. Thank you, Lorraine. Here, I'm going to hold them so you dolls can see them all together. Aren't they beautiful? And then there was another stack of fabric, really nice cottons as well. I really like the colors of this fabric because it looks like springtime, and I'm not a fan of bees by any stretch of the imagination, but I think the colors are still really, really pretty. And then there was this other tiny package that was wrapped in fabric, and it's really some nice fabric. I think it would be nice for the boys' room, but it has a magnifying glass in it, a really nice magnifying glass, something that I can hang around my neck. Definitely something every miniaturist needs. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, dolls. Oh my goodness. When I saw this package, I just kind of froze. It's got those blue pattern plates. They call it blue willow or transferware plates. I am a big fan of the blue and white pattern plates. But to see them in miniature is absolutely charming. She had this box wrapped up pretty good, so let me take the tape off so I can get inside. Lorraine, I mean, oh my goodness, they're even more beautiful than this video is really showing. They're absolutely exquisite and so delicate. Oh my goodness. And I didn't realize that they're not glass or ceramic. They actually feel very lightweight, sort of like they're resin. I'm not sure what you made these out of, Lorraine, but they're absolutely beautiful. And they're just in time because I have so many different food dishes to make, not only for the wedding, but also for Aunt Bess and Aunt Janie's house. And I think these blue plates will fit in perfectly in that setting. Oh my goodness, these are too beautiful to put food on. They honestly are. Look at that. And I really love these clear ones because they remind me of some old glass plates that my grandmother had. Dolls, these pieces are so wonderful. I just want to stop the video and start playing. Now these look like little Pyrex pans, like they should have food or a piece of meat in them, some potatoes. Look at that. That is just adorable. I love the little hint of color. Lorraine, this is too funny. It's actually some beer mugs and two little cans of Colt 45. Oh my goodness, Lorraine, this is just adorable. And then there's another can of beer and a meat cleaver and a couple bottles that looks like Dr. Pepper or some type of cola flavored pop. So let me put these away. And dolls, look at this. Lorraine, you just don't know These were items that I needed. Now I can stop sacrificing my old jewelry to get the components for miniatures. But inside this one, I wasn't sure what they were, and I realized these are tiny magnets, and I had been wanting some of those ever since I got the little journal for Marguerite from Jolene at Tiny Keyhole Minis. At this point, I can just empty all my baskets online. And then when I opened this, I couldn't believe it. It's some more of those canisters. Even though these are plastic, they really look like glass, and they would look great in the bathroom or as a decorative item in the parlor. And Lorraine, when I saw this package, I almost fell out of my chair. This is support for my EGU recovery, my excessive glue use. She gave me some really, really nice glue bottles with really, really tiny nozzles. So let me open it up so you dolls can see it. Look at that. And Lorraine, these bottles are just in time for my upcoming doll and doll clothes series. So this is perfect. There's no excuse for me to overuse glue anymore. Thank you, Lorraine. I absolutely love the idea of using a corsage pin or a hat pin as the stopper. That is genius. Then, dolls, I looked a little further and found these wonderful mirrors. You can never have too many of those. And then I unwrapped this fabric, and it's a light. It's like a LED light, and you push it, and it actually goes on, and it actually has a magnet attached so you could attach it to the ceiling. Hold on, I'm going to turn it on for you so you can see how nice and bright it is. You got to see this. So cute. If you're sensitive to light, you may want to look away. A dollhouse can always use more light. Now, dolls, this next package made me laugh and laugh and laugh. I never considered getting brown bandages for the dolls to do their bodies. I mean, this is absolutely perfect, Lorraine. I love it that she has kind of a creamy brown and then more of a brown. And I'm just tickled. This is perfect because I have so many dolls to make. This is right on time, Lorraine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have several dolls to make, so this is just absolutely perfect timing. Now, dolls, when I got to this next package, I felt like the whole room stood still because the level of imagination and creativity it took to create something like this just had me in a whole nother space. I actually began to cry. Not only was I blown away by how adorable this piece was, but on top of it being a beautiful piece, there was a gift included. And I just couldn't take it. So there was a bag with a gift in it, and then there's a purple box that has something in it as well. When I saw all the tools hanging on the little tool shelf, I was just done. I knew this was specifically for the men dolls, and I moved the little gift because I had to just sit and admire the toolbox. It was just amazing, and it was really, really crazy because it looks like wood, but it's actually made out of like some type of cardboard or heavy paper. And this says "Open Me," so let me open this one. Says I open. So at this point, dolls, I was just nervous because I'm like, how much better can this get? Then I realized that it was lots and lots and lots of tools. Now, dolls, you know that the men of the rooming house work really well together, sharing the tools and getting their work done with limited supplies. But this just takes the cake, so now everyone will have their own hammer or a wrench or a ruler or whatever they need to complete the upcoming projects. But when I saw this jar of nails, dolls, I was just done. It was just over for me. I just couldn't believe it. The little metal ruler and some vice grips and some wrenches. I mean, dolls, come on. Lorraine, this is it's just amazing. I don't know what to say. There's a couple more mirrors and more wrenches, a shovel, a hammer, several hammers actually. I mean, yeah, and even a lock. Lorraine, you just don't know. These things are so perfect. And there was even a tiny set of keys. Now, you can't beat that, dolls. I had to just wrap these things up or I was not going to be able to finish this video. Now, Lorraine, I purposely did not dig in the bag or open the purple box because I feel like they're for the wedding. So I'm going to save those to open them after the wedding and when the dolls come back from their honeymoon. So let me put these things away. So now that these items are home, I'm going to take them out of the fabric and put them into the drawer. And I'll sort through those later. But then I needed to open the bottom drawer, and it actually had a package of jump rings in all different sizes and finishes, silver, some look like brass, and even copper. Dolls, this... So right in the middle of me trying to recover, I said, let me get to the bottom of this drawer so that I could really look at the toolbox good, because at this point, the tears are really, really clouding my vision. But even in the midst of the tears, I could see that this was clearly something precious. Now, it really looked like something that you would put in a baby's room or in a child's room, like it was a jewelry box. And dolls, when I opened it up, it's 2 tiny wedding rings inside. Now, Lorraine, I don't even know what to say. It touches me that you dolls are so invested in the story with the dolls, and you're sending me gifts and things that I'm going to need for the preparation of the wedding and the festivities and the celebration. I mean, your thoughtfulness is just off the charts, and I don't even know what to say. Look at that. They're absolutely beautiful. 2 beautiful rings. And if you look closely, you can see one has a stone on it. How kind are you, Lorraine? How kind are you? Okay, dolls, so I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this box. And then I opened up another little piece of paper and realized it was a little candle. It actually is a teeny weeny Yankee candle. I mean, Lorraine, just how cute is this? And the label is perfect. And I couldn't resist trying to smell it, and it actually does smell like a Yankee candle. It's real wax inside. And then there's a spare jar for me to use to put fruits and vegetables in. Lorraine, these are so kind and so thoughtful. I'm struggling here to get through this box. I really, really am. So I'm going to tuck these items in here while I pull myself together to recover, because I really, really want to get a good look at this toolbox because it's so adorable. I just love the design. I just love that the drawers work, that everything. I mean, it's a nice deep drawer at the bottom. All the items fit in there so neatly. And I can't help but admire the construction and the realism of this little piece. Now, I can feel that the majority of it is made of some type of box or some type of firm card, but it appears the legs and the back end are made of wood. But wait, look at the little note. And it says this is how she signs her work. That's adorable. That looks like there's a mouse inside. If that isn't clever, original, and authentic, I don't know what is. Lorraine, you're amazing. I absolutely love this. I will cherish this little toolbox forever, and the little men of the rooming house will be forever grateful for your kindness and your generosity. At this point, with all these little goodies, dolls, I definitely want to just take a moment just to sit down and play. I just love this. The men are going to love it. I can't wait for them to see it. They're going to be so, so happy to have a full supply of tools and somewhere to store them. Lorraine, at this point, I'm really overwhelmed because you've given me something like this. It really feels like you have given me a piece of yourself. I will truly cherish this and make it a permanent part of the Rooming House Dollhouse collection. And just when I thought I had got everything out of the box, I found this sticky back velvet. And it's in several different colors. She sent me black and green, and some of it is even red. And when I say sticky back, I mean it's like peel and stick velvet. So that's going to come in real handy. And just when I thought it was safe to go back in the box, that all the cry-worthy things were out, I began to unwrap this package. Now, for those of you who don't know, I launched my What Are You Keeping That For t-shirt and mug line on April 20th, 2024. The t-shirt and the mugs have this logo on it. So this is so cute, Lorraine. Lorraine, this was so thoughtful and so kind. You have no idea. This just made my day. I just appreciate just the thoughtfulness. And then look, it's filled with all kinds of what are you keeping that for items. I mean, what could be better? And the thing that really stood out for me is that she had bibs and baby bottles in the corner, which will be perfect for the new babies that are on the way in the rooming house. Lorraine, you've thought of everything, and I truly, truly appreciate your kindness and your thoughtfulness. I just don't have any words, and I know at this point I sound really, really repetitive, but I really don't know what to say. You've been so kind and so, so thoughtful. Saying thank you really doesn't seem like it does enough to express how much I appreciate this. The one thing I can promise is that I will make good use of all these wonderful things to enrich the tiny lives of my precious dolls. And I pray that I continue to have the grace to continue to bring you content on this channel that inspires you and that you enjoy. Now, if you've enjoyed this video today and want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. Always look for me on Mondays and Wednesdays after 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also check out the link below for my t-shirts and my mugs with the "What Are You Keeping That For" logo on it. So dolls, I'm going to go ahead and take out a little time to play before I get back to my craft table, because it's really time for me to get in full swing with the last few details to prepare for the wedding for Marguerite and Sadi. This unboxing has been absolutely delightful, and I'm so excited about all the little details and supplies that I'm definitely going to use as a part of the story for the dolls. How thoughtful of you, Lorraine, to create a label for my "What Are You Keeping That For" box. Lorraine, I just can't explain to you how much this unboxing really made my day. And I just want to say to each and every one of you dolls that is here today, I truly appreciate you for being here and allowing me to share. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next episode of Little Gretchen's Workshop. Bye bye now, dolls.